One of the officers had called me too from the hospital that was there with him, some of the people from the academy. So there was quite a few of them there when I arrived finally in the emergency room at UC Davis. And they didn't want me to go in at first. They're like, "Are you sure you're ready for this?" Because he was really bloody. I mean, his whole face was broken. It was just completely squashed. And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm here and I want to be here." And I went in and it was heartbreaking to see him. It was not something I was expecting, but you can't ever expect, being hit by a drunk driver. So unfortunately, it was really sad, but it was really, really awesome to see for me as a family member, the CHP come together and really be there for us.
I'm Officer Zach Bryant with the California Highway Patrol out of the Marin area office. I've been an officer for 2 years now. It's awesome. Love coming to work every day. Puts a smile on my face. I like helping the public out and making the world a safer place for everyone. Out of high school, I joined the military, went to the Air Force for 3.5 years. Got out, went back to school. As I was in school, I applied for the CHP because that's what I wanted to do. I got the letter. I couldn't believe it. I screenshotted it on my phone. I sent it out to my family. Amanda. It was pretty surreal. I was nervous, excited. I didn't know any officers, so it was a whole new experience for me. None of my family was law enforcement.
We were super happy. It had been such a long journey, so we were really happy and we're excited to see where we were going to go and just excited about the future.
I was driving back to the academy Labor Day weekend. I was going into week 19. We had just finished scenarios at the academy.
He had called me. He was driving back on a Sunday night to the academy, so he was getting off Highway 5 onto River Road, which is a road along the Sacramento River. So it was also dark. I think it was about 7:30, and there's no street lights or anything on this road.
All of a sudden, I see headlights come around a corner. I'm still on the phone with Amanda, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a car in this lane right now. Don't really remember seeing much. It was just really loud.
And there's all these loud crash noises.
Truck shut off, all the lights were off. I think the airbag may have hit me in the face. Couldn't see anything for a few seconds, then took a deep breath and heard Amanda on the Bluetooth still, and she was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Well, we just got in a car accident."
The lady that hit him, she was in a minivan. The officer who was there, who was at the scene first and everything, who did the report, he had said that she was over 3 times the legal limit. So
she was like, "All right, well, do you need to call 911? I was like, "Yes." So then that's when they called me an ambulance that came and responded and showed up and ended up taking me to UC Davis. Then they said they wanted to get me a CT scan, so the situation got more serious at that point in time. They said I had a TBI, so a traumatic brain injury. And then my eye socket was fractured, my sinus cavity was crushed, and my nose was broken. They said as well my brain looked like it could be swelling from something hitting me, and I had a small air bubble and possibly some blood between my brain and skull, so putting pressure there. So they did a reconstructive surgery, and I have 3 titanium plates within my face now. And they're all sort of screwed in, so they went in, rebuilt my nasal cavity, eye socket, and then rebuilt my nose a little bit.
And he couldn't stop thinking about, am I going to be able to finish this? This is what I want to do for my job. I think he was just in shock too. I don't want to do this. I want to go. I want to leave. I want to go back to the academy. How many cadets say that? I want to go back to the academy really bad.
CHP was unbelievable. It really opened my eyes to, these guys do care about us. We're all one big family here. They were here for me. Took 6 weeks off, went back with my junior class in week 8 and just charged through. Ended up graduating March 3rd of 2017, I think. Coming in and putting on the uniform for the first time, it was pretty surreal. I'd never thought I'd be able to get back out here especially after the accident, and didn't know what to expect. So putting on this uniform gave me the sense of pride and knowing that I could go out there and keep the roads safer, possibly avoid situations like mine. Getting out there to find the DUI drivers, that's my motivation. If we can stop them before people crash, that is the biggest thing, because nothing good comes from a crash. We want everyone to be able to make it home to their families, friends, see their kids when they get home after work.
it's just something thinking that he could have easily lost his life in this whole situation, and that many people do every day. So it's something that when he's out on the road, it's important to him that people get home to their family safe and that they don't end up in what happened to him.
I've got the plates in my face, so I look in the mirror, I can see it, and usually when I'm at home shaving, getting ready for work, I always just take a minute to relax myself and look and see the bumps in my face from the little plates and whatnot and my surgery, and it just reminds me that, you know, there are people out there that aren't making the best decision, and that we need to be out here keeping the roads safe for everyone so they can get home. I do relive it in my mind just a little bit every day when I'm getting ready for work, and it makes me have more pride putting this uniform on, knowing that I can go out there and help keep everyone safe.